Almost every man makes the same mistake. And the worst part is they don't realize it until it's already too late. Because it's not age that destroys their relationships. It's something much quieter and far more dangerous. Have you ever wondered why some men, even in their 40s or 50s, remain attractive, confident, and emotionally desired while others seem to fade into the background? It's not money. It's not looks. It's not luck. It's psychology. And almost no one breaks it down for you. If you don't understand this, you can lose real connections without ever knowing why. In this video, I'm going to show you what changes in a man's mind over time and how that directly impacts his ability to connect, attract, and maintain a relationship. These aren't typical tips. These aren't feel-good lines. These are uncomfortable truths, but they're real. And the last one is the one most men ignore and the one that costs them the most. Here's the issue. Many men believe that as they get older, they should have everything under control. More experience, more logic, more stability. But what actually happens is the opposite. They become more closed off, more rigid, harder to connect with emotionally, and that kills attraction. Because a woman doesn't connect with your experience, she connects with how she feels when she's around you. You can have your entire life figured out, but if you don't create emotion, there is no connection. And this is where most men fail. They think maturity means being emotionally distant. Over time, a man stops taking risks. He stops expressing himself. He stops feeling deeply. He builds walls to protect himself. And while that might seem logical in relationships, it's a massive mistake. Because emotional connection requires vulnerability, not weakness. Vulnerability. The ability to express what you feel. To be present. To stop hiding behind a mask of control. But many older men do the opposite. They become predictable, distant, hard to read. And that creates instant disconnection. Here's something no one tells you. Love doesn't maintain itself. It has to be built continuously. Many men reach a certain age and think, I don't have to prove anything anymore. And that's where the decline begins. They stop paying attention to the little things. They stop listening. They stop observing. And without realizing it, the relationship starts to cool down, not suddenly but slowly. Like a flame fading without a sound. And by the time they notice, it's already too late. Now here's something important. Attraction in a mature relationship isn't about impressing. It's about making someone feel calm, feel understood, feel connected, but also feel excitement. Yes, excitement. Because a relationship without emotion turns into routine. And routine quietly kills desire. That's why some older men achieve something that seems almost impossible. They remain interesting. They remain desired. They continue to be chosen. Not because they're perfect, but because they still create real emotions. Now listen carefully. It's not about what you say. It's about how you make someone feel when you're present. Your energy, your attention, the way you listen. That's everything. A man who truly understands this doesn't need to try to impress anyone. Because his presence already communicates confidence without arrogance, interest without neediness, calm without coldness. And that's extremely rare. That's why it stands out. But here's the most important part. The biggest mistake men make over time is stopping their emotional growth. They grow in their careers. They grow financially. They gain experience. But they don't grow in how they love. And that's what keeps them stuck. Because relationships aren't sustained by logic. They're sustained by connection. And if you don't evolve in that area, everything else loses value. The truth is simple but uncomfortable. It's not your age that defines your value in a relationship. It's your ability to connect. And that's something you can train. Something you can learn. Something you can develop. Understand this and you won't just improve your relationships. You'll completely change how people see you. And believe me, most men never figure this out. But now you're already ahead.